Every time you react to someone, you're closing a door, not to them, to the light. The problem is when we get triggered. It's our reactive nature when we get triggered by something. And when we do that, we're blocking ourselves from the light, from everything the Creator wants to bring to us. This just happened today with myself and my daughter. Now, 9 times out of 10, I'm fine. However, on this particular occasion, I was in the middle of saying something, and my daughter interrupted me because she got distracted by something going on across the street. And it happened twice. Usually, I get through it, we laugh. This time, I was reactive, and I got really upset. And I just blocked the light. And you just gave me new material for my video today. It's as simple as that. But what is a trigger? A trigger is usually something that we've not processed. We see it in our friendships, our relationships with family. It could be with business people. And somebody says something and we react in a certain way. And that's being triggered. And the word triggered is something that people say a lot these days. What it really is our being reactive. We got angry at the person, we got upset, we felt unheard, something like that, which causes us to react. Kabbalah teaches that the situation is not the problem. It's our reaction to it. So it's interesting. Something happens with a friend, or in my case with my daughter, I react, and at that moment, my reaction is what's blocking me from the light. My reaction is my responsibility, and I have a choice in how I'm going to react. I'd rather laugh it off. It's not so easy. It does take practice. When this happens, there's 2 questions you need to ask. Why is this happening? And is there something to learn from this? When you ask yourself these 2 questions, that is when you are gaining consciousness. That's when you're elevating to the next level. And when we do this, we start to create new neural networks. For example, let's say I feel ignored at times by my daughter, which happens, and I have a childhood trauma about that or something that reminds me of this. And every time my daughter does something innocently, by not paying attention to me at that particular moment, I get triggered. Not her fault. Now, we've worked through this over the years, so we have conversations about it. Today, what happened is just like that, the situation happened, and I went to that place in my brain that caused me to be frustrated. I got over it quickly. I knew it was happening, and in that moment, I created a new neural pathway. So again, the 2 things you need to ask yourself is, why is this happening, and what do I need to learn from it? That is how you will grow spiritually when you get triggered. It's the power of the pause. When you pause and you think about how you could respond differently, how you could react differently, you just went from the 1% reality, which is our material world, our physical world, to the 99% reality. The reality of the infinite, the reality of the unknown. And by doing that, you created new neural networks in your brain and you connected to the light in that particular moment. Every time we do this, it's called restriction. In Kabbalah, they call it restriction. And every time we restrict, there's a greater opportunity for us to bring more light and more blessings into our life. There's strength in the pause. It's not weakness. The weakness is when we allow the situation to trigger us, to get reactive. We're not victims of our triggers. We are our own obstacles. We also can be our own solution.